Hey guys, yes, and as you can see, I got a pretty good bit done yesterday. Actually, I was off work all day, so that usually makes a little bit of a difference because, you know, being totally off work and like being able to sit here and play the game pretty much most of the day is such a huge difference than like getting off at 5 o'clock and coming home and like, you know, eating dinner and stuff, and then like maybe come getting on the game at like 7:50ish, 8 o'clock, and you know, playing for maybe an hour and a half or so, and then going to bed. You kind of, it's just not the same as being able to sit here and design and, you know, all this stuff just like undisturbed. So that was really cool. And, you know, a lot of this stuff may not have happened otherwise. I mean, you know, Saturday, I think, you know, I would have some time to play, but not just like all day undisturbed yesterday like it was, like nothing going on. So that is just one of those rare days where, you know, yeah, I can kind of, stuff like this happens. So maybe that's why I need to just be like a full-time Planet Coaster guy. I think I could, I think that would help my, help my design process out greatly. But yeah, so this is kind of what I have going on. I've started the first flat ride here, the, your little, Helion ring. And I brought in one of my old blueprints, like the little time machine blueprint that the guests can walk through to kind of get back there to the queue and get on the ride. So I thought that was pretty cool. But the biggest thing that I got done yesterday was adding the first coaster. So this, I think, come out really cool. I was actually even able to bring in, like, once the coaster kind of goes over or goes under this bridge, I was able to bring in my Galaxy's Edge facade that I made for Wowman in his Star Wars build. Never really had a good use for it until now, and now I've kind of been able to make it like this really cool alien market back here. So if you make your way back through here, see they've got the little worms, the little larvae for sale. We've got some snakes and bugs back here crawling around. Different, like I got like a hippo back here. So all this kind of, it's like an exotic type of just weird little pet market. You know, food. It really transcends the Star Wars stuff. And if you can use a little bit of your imagination, it really comes pretty cool. Lends itself pretty cool to the whole Mars idea. And I've kind of went Gorgo here with the four-armed kind of aliens. And the whole idea for this coaster is it's basically like an ancient like a Mars type of temple, and like we have created like an excavation site out of it, and that's kind of like the rider's story is they're kind of going through like passing over the whole dig site, the whole expedition site. So I thought that was pretty cool. And really the one thing that I really wanted to nail that I had in my head since the beginning of the week is I wanted some path interaction. So I think it works out pretty cool. They kind of go under the path here, then they shoot out and make their way over the path like this little makeshift bridge temple. And yeah, so and I think a couple of you guys were talking about how it would be cool to incorporate, you know, a little bit of Mars even inside the dome, you know, like once it's in the dome, and just not have it all green inside here. So I think that's a pretty cool answer to that. Just have it totally have this totally Mars themed, no greenery, just a lot of rock work. And yeah, you know, like I said, they're excavating this this whole kind of ancient Mars site, which is, you know, usually doesn't work out pretty good for the humans, but you know, we'll roll with it here. But yeah, so like I said, I really went on a roll with it yesterday. Really happy with how this kind of like this whole Main Street area is turning out. Like I said, Optimus Prime here is for a limited time, so I think every week or so I'll switch it out with another little piece here for the guests to enjoy. Got some little robot guys down here. They're making their way around with the guests, and got some staff members in here now, some janitors, a mechanic, security guard. So it's actually about time to start expanding some of them, because those little guys, I think I might have 2 janitors. They're kind of responsible for this whole little beginning main strip here. So yeah, that is what we're rolling with, guys. Another big idea I want to check off my list. I believe it might have been Fight or Flight Gamer was telling me about, as far as like, remember with Adventure Point and Wilderness Springs, building like a rock climbing wall. Well, I thought it would be pretty cool to do a Mars rock climbing wall, maybe over in this area, kind of leading out from the coaster. So be pretty cool to do like a rock climbing wall, but do like a really cool Mars type of twist. So that's coming up. And yesterday, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably saw I was talking about I want to do like a Disney contemporary style type build. And basically that will more or less have to do with, like, you know, you figure Earth travelers coming all this way would want to actually stay in the park a couple days. So yeah, I really want to get like a contemporary resort type Martian hotel built here, and maybe like reconfigure the monorail to kind of go through the resort. So, you know, right now the monorail's just got like a general layout going out, you know, that way, but it can always be turned and brought back into the park. And yes, I kind of have like the contemporary Martian resort kind of overlooking the park. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Really cool idea that I want to dig into. But anyways, guys, yeah, just kind of give me your thoughts on how you think this how this little coaster has kind of started out, and if you like the idea of the path interaction going above and you know, kind of below the path. I think you guys will like it, and I know you guys will let me know what you think. And so yeah, it's like I said, I wouldn't categorize it necessarily as a family coaster, but more so like, you know, a little intense. You know, we definitely have this inversion right here, the only inversion of the coaster. But you know, I'm not really good at coaster designing, and I figured, you know, just keep it simple, you know, not have nothing too crazy for right now. And I think it really worked out pretty cool with the theming. So like I said, you guys will just have to let me know in the comment section down below what you ended up thinking of this. And like I said, I greatly appreciate your feedback, and if I can use your feedback, you know, I always try to use it. So yeah, just let me know what you think. And then of course, once we make our way through the little shopping strip here, we'll have to get some more flat rides and stuff going towards the back of that center. And then of course, like I said, make our way off over here for the rock climbing wall and some different rides and stuff. So yeah, you know, we maybe get some go-karts going. We've got a lot of long ways to go, so a lot of fun. I don't know if this project is going to lend itself well to time lapsing, because you remember before when I talked about doing time lapse stuff, I find myself rushing it. I rush builds. I get a little, you know, I kind of get a little self-conscious, like I'm like, oh god, they're gonna see me messing around with this one piece for like an hour and a half, and that was just totally unnecessary. So I'm more comfortable. I think you guys get a better product in the end when I don't do a lot of time lapses. So who knows, maybe I'll throw some in at some point, but for right now, I'm just having a lot of fun, just taking my time, going over the different areas, and just trying to get the best out of an area that I can. So maybe just kind of keep it flowing like that for right now. So, but anyways, guys, yeah, I'm Sdanwolf. That's my thoughts on the Mars Park. I'd love to hear what you think down below. And yeah, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me for, can you believe we're already this many episodes in? So yeah, having a lot of fun. And anyways, guys, yeah, I'm going to jump on out of here. Like I said, thanks for stopping by and joining me, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you. See you guys.